after that weird thing that we just did, we reviewed the Boxtrolls.
Woo! So the synopsis of Boxtrolls. When a cruel exterminator tries to destroy the band of impish creatures that adopt young orphan Eggs, that's his name, he and a bold rich girl come to the rescue. I did not read that last line where it says a bold rich girl.
Well, whatever.
Rich in cheese.
This, by far, is my favorite foreign movie of all time.
I don't... Well, it's British, so I guess you can...
I consider it foreign.
Okay. That's not a compliment.
It is.
Because you hate all foreign movies.
Exactly.
So it's like the latest one you watched.
True. It's my favorite foreign movie of all time.
At least it was in English.
That's true.
I mean, there are some parts, though, where you do need subtitles on this.
Well, the Boxtrolls don't speak English.
Well, I know the Boxtrolls don't speak English, but, like, even the British...
Yeah, I didn't know what they said.
Accent.
But whatever, it's okay. What do you think of the movie overall, the acting, all that good stuff?
Well, the animation was great.
It was really good.
I mean, I had to ask a couple times if you were sure this was claymation.
I am not totally sure, actually.
It just blew me away.
The animation itself was beautiful. It was fun to look at. Very, very creative in my mind.
At some point, you think it's almost like claymation, and then they almost look like puppets, the way their arms move and everything. But it was phenomenal. I loved it.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Usually, like, I'm not a huge fan of the claymation.
Okay.
Because it just seems like a lot of effort for very little payout.
I think what drove this was the story. I had fun with the story. I
like the
enjoyed
characters a lot.
A lot of the character development and everything that it did, for sure.
A lot of the characters are very, very ugly.
They're disgusting!
It makes the ones that look somewhat normal look very, very good. Like, even the really ugly characters, you have to realize that somebody put a lot of work into making this guy really, really ugly.
What do you think of the whole concept of the boy with the Boxtrolls and the boy thinking he was a Boxtroll and then came out into the world? What do you think about that?
It was almost like when kids are adopted by wolves.
Yeah. Like
the fictional thing where they adopted wolves and they're part of the pack and everything. Except this one, the animals that they're adopted by are human-like. Where they have fingers, they have hands, they have like a brain where they can do mechanical things. So it was kind of funny to me that he grew up like knowing, Hannah pointed it out, where she's like, where did he learn English from? At what point did he learn English? But I really liked their relationship.
Okay.
What did you like?
I enjoyed the dynamic between the Boxtrolls and the boy. I actually came to a point where you actually said in the movie, we're like, let's get back to the Boxtrolls instead of like the relationship between the boy and the girl. Like the boy ended up meeting the girl, and you're just like, oh, that's cool. But I'm more interested in the Boxtrolls because what they did and how they collected things and stuff was cool to me. I thought that was interesting. And then they take the stuff that they used and built something with it. Like garbage picks, basically. They're garbage pickers.
Basically, the Boxtrolls are painted as evil. And I thought it was really clever that, like, the henchmen of Snatcher, the whole time they're like, are we really good? Or, like, are the Boxtrolls really evil? They're sitting there questioning it the whole time. Somebody has to tell them that
you're the
evil henchman, and they're just like, I knew it. I knew it.
I like those three characters, by the way.
Yeah.
Those guys were amazing.
I think they were really, really funny. Snatcher by himself would have just been dull. Snatcher was Ben Kingsley.
Right.
I would never have put his voice to that guy.
Ben Kingsley did an amazing job because I could not recognize that was Ben Kingsley. For voice acting, I should say.
And then Simon Pegg from the silly movies,
Hot Fuzz and all those kind of movies. Yeah.
The ones that make fun of society, and then he's in this role, and you never would think that that's his voice either.
No, not at all. All the voices fit perfectly, in my opinion. I thought there was nobody that I was like, that doesn't really fit him. They flowed perfectly. The way they look and everything was spot on. I loved it.
It's a kids movie with like innuendos that adults understand, and then.
But every really good animated film does that, though. They have the kids' moments, but they also have those hidden jokes for adults, too. Like, Pixar does that all the time. The Shrek movies, all those people did that. And that was what this movie was. Or fart jokes. Yeah. But they didn't do that with this.
No, they didn't.
Which I was surprised.
They actually did this weird, like, adult kind of philosophy and figuring yourself out as a person.
Yeah. Who are you really?
Yeah.
And all that kind of.
No, nothing defines you. You define you.
Correct.
And I thought that was really cool.
Right. But overall,
I'm definitely gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Wow, I'm gonna go with, man, I really like that. I'm gonna go 4.5 as well. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I had a good time with it. It was one of my favorite animated movies I've seen in a long time. It was fun. It was creative, and
one of your favorite foreign, which is.
It's a foreign film, and I was blown away with. But it's not really a foreign film. I'm just joking. So suck it.
See you guys.
I'm a beast. Animals/Noah. Boom! That's called transition, baby, and I'm the best at it.